What's up, everybody? It's Young Black Jedi back again with another video. Yo, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this one. Why I'm walking away from modern relationships and why I'm thinking that a lot of people should for the benefit of their own life, right? The reason that I'm starting to really walk away from these modern relationships is because there's really no deep connection, right? There's no like let's take the time out and like build a relationship with each other. Like let's take the time out and like just sit with one another and just understand who we are, where we've come from, our backgrounds. What is it that we ultimately want to achieve in this lifetime, right? How can we best support each other? How can we allow for each other to grow in a space of love together in a relationship? I'm not even just talking so much about like a dating relationship. I'm more or less talking about just people coming together and harmonizing and cooperating more so than ever. It's becoming more tiring to be involved with most other people. Most other people just do not see the value that you are going to have, right? They do not see the value that I'm going to have, or they don't see the value that we can all have together. Do you know what I'm saying? And the more I start to unpack this, the more I'm starting to just retreat more into my own state of isolation and solitude. And like, let me know what you guys think about this because I'm thinking this is a big thing that a lot of people are starting to experience. The more that they start to just come across just the modern relationship, the modern like program that people are just under this enchantment of disenchantment that a lot of folks are under, right? And it's just like completely severing people off from being able to like connect and make relationships, to make like real, genuine, authentic connections. That's why I'm walking away from modern relationships. And that's why I'm thinking that for the betterment of your own self improvement and development, you probably should too. If you're anything like me, you'll understand that most people don't have their best interest at heart. Most people are just going to get what they can get from you and take what they can take from you and leave you with nothing back, right? I mean, and then we can go deeper into like dating and intimate relationship. That's going to come later on. But for right now, that's the main topic of why I'm walking away from modern relationships. And I'm thinking for the betterment of your relationship with yourself, if you're anything like me, I'm thinking you should too, right? Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've gone through anything like this before. I would like to really hear other people's testimony as well, right? And the more I start to resonate with myself and just connect with myself on a deeper plane here and start really climbing this ladder of human development each and every day. It's a process that's taken me. I've gone through a lot of dark things to get to where I'm at. And maybe that's why I also really can't connect with so many people. Not that other people haven't gone through like other things and haven't gone through dark times. I understand that, but I'm thinking the more I am here doing what it is that I'm doing, I feel like just in general, like it's hard for me to connect with most people who are still wanting to be very comfortable in the world, right? If they haven't had experiences that mold them and shape them into who they truly are, right? Into who they truly want to become, right? Based upon, let's say, the experiences that they've had. I've gone through drug addiction. Not everybody's gone through drug addiction. Some people have gone through many other things, right? So it's not just all that, but it's a lot of folks who are my age demographic or younger really just seem like they want the comfort of the world. They don't really seem like they really want to grow out of that. And a lot of people want the intimate dating relationships, and I want one too. I'm not saying I don't, right? But we have to be real here. If we don't get by ourselves here, if we don't start attuning to ourselves and the structure of who we are, right? And clearing out our conditioning and healing up our attachment system and really dialing in our attentional system to attend to what is necessary for us to be able to start growing and developing and flourishing and allowing our souls to be nourished. I just don't really see the point of being in a relationship. And that's why I'm done with modern relationships. And I'm thinking that for the betterment of your own relationship with yourself, you probably feel that way too, if you're anything like me, right? And if you're not, that's okay too. But overall, we're starting to really see the different dynamics that are going on in relationships and just the wickedness in some of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like the more you just get around people, if you're a really high vibrational person like me and just have high energy and just always have had that. I've always had that my whole life. Now I'm really starting to work with it and starting to understand it more and starting to realize that I only have so much and most of it's for me right now. Actually, all of it's for me, aside from having to go to work and stuff like that. That's what I mean by, there's that element. But the more you start to attune to that, you can see people will not really want to connect with you, or they'll just throw shade at you and they'll be condescending at you, and it's like, nah, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, I'm all good. It just shows their own inadequacies. See, I've had to work through my inadequacies, and yet I'm still working through my inadequacies, and so are you. You're still doing the work that you need, that is necessary to be able to continue to keep becoming a better version of yourself, and starting to understand your psychology and what it means for you, and through your experience and your understanding, what it means to be a human being in the experience that you have, right? And the vessel that you have. That's what we are starting to uncover here. And the more that we can continue to unpack that, and we can continue to connect with source, and the more that we can continue to connect with the nature, as you can see me just sitting out here, it's beautiful out here. It's nice and quiet. It just rained a little bit. The grass is a little wet, and it's things are turning green, right? And then, like, that's the best part of it. When I came here, I just saw Great Mother Heron. I've been seeing her a lot recently. It's fantastic. It's proven that I'm on the right path here, and that there is a whole planetary hierarchy here that we can really start tuning to, the more we can just get with ourselves and get with what is natural, right? Following our divine nature and maintaining our essence, right? And just getting out of these modern relationships. This is what it is. I mean, most modern people aren't going to be able to allow for you to flourish the way you can allow yourself to flourish. If anything, they're just going to hold you back. That's what I've started to realize. The more that these relationships that I was in, these groups that I was in, a lot of these new age spiritual groups that I was in, it's just all started to hold me back. It's just people will get a little knowledge and think that they know about you when they haven't even taken the time to understand who you are, or even try to build a connection with you first, so that they can now start understanding you. That's not really what most people are doing. It's just a lot of spouting of spiritual knowledge and thinking that people know, they can see into everybody. I'm a seer, a seeker, all this. It's like, if you're still seeking after a couple years on this path, I think you need to reevaluate, I think, a little things, seeking and thinking that we can just see into all these people when we haven't seen into ourselves. This is why I'm detaching myself from modern relationships, yes, but a lot of these modern new age groups with a lot of these newer modern aged people, because they really do not see themselves, so they cannot see me. Whatever they are going to think about me is diluted and misconstrued, because they have not delved into their own structure of their self and understood their psychology first. I'm not running around here trying to look all this deep into people. It's just on an intuitional level. If we don't align, that's it. It's just, I can still be kind to you, and that's fine. Like at work, we can be kind and we can do the job that is necessary for us to take care of our patients, and then I pack up and I bounce. That's that. It's really that easy. And that's why I'm starting to really see why I am in the position that I'm in now, because I am now starting to look at these patterns of myself, these relational patterns that, again, allowed for me to attract these modern relationships, because I was so entrenched in modernity and wanting the clout, getting famous on YouTube and being an influencer, living a new age lifestyle, all this and that. It's just not what is righteous in my eyes. Not saying all new age stuff is bad, or like yoga is bad or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But there's a lot of clout chasing off of other people, rather than people chasing their own understanding. You don't have to chase it, but going deeper into their own understanding. Do you understand what I'm saying? Leaning on their own understandings that they get from God, right? That's actually who you lean on first, is God. God will give you the understandings, and you can lean on those understandings that God grants you. That's the whole point of all this. And that's why I'm thinking that, for me, these modern relationships are over. I'm just over modern relationships. I'm over the modern lifestyle. Yeah, I have to go to work and pay bills, and yeah, of course, I can't escape that. None of us can escape that. You can't escape it. I can't escape it. But what we can do is we can start connecting back to ourselves, and then we can allow ourselves to start growing and developing. That is what will allow for us to start attracting a better world for us, right? But if we stay in these modern relationships that, that for damn sure aren't healthy for you, that that you've bent over backwards, that that you've given and that you've spent and that you've gave and that you've not received, that you've not gotten any, you haven't even got a thank you back from it. Why stay in it? It's just, why be invested in people that aren't just going to be able to simply say thank you or reciprocate anything back, right? A lot of people, if you're high vibrational like me, or your energy's like me, they'll just really come on to you really hard. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. I have a whole bunch of stories of either or, right? But we're just going to talk about, just people will just come on to me really hard and get really high off of me, off of my energy and, oh, I love your energy. Oh, I love this, that, this, that, this, that. Love bomb me, and then it fades out. And then once I start to get real and emotional, people will push me away. I get it. I was doing that to myself. So that's why the universe just kept aligning me with that. Do you understand what I'm saying? And now that I'm not doing that, I can see that that's what a lot of people will do. They'll come on to me very hard and then detach from me, and then leaves me feeling empty and humiliated and high and dry. That's where I'm tired of all that. So that's why I'm done with modern relationships. That's why I'm continuing to keep bettering myself and understanding what it means for me through this body, through this vessel, in this heart, what it means to be a human being. That's where I'm at with all of it. I'm not interested in these groups and trying to fit in with these people. It's just spirituality is almost a bit worse because it's spirituality, and I use that very loosely there. Um, you're just gonna meet people who just are projecting all this narcissism and darkness onto you. Some people, it's not everybody, and they can't really help people. They haven't really done the work themselves, but yet they've propped themselves up because they have enough money, they have enough influence to align these things, so it makes it look like that. But that's not the reality of the case. It's just not. That's why I don't tune into a lot of these spiritual gurus. I'd rather listen to a guy like True Media. Shout out to Big Bro. I love Dante Young. Shout out to Big Bro. Love my brother Bravo. Shout out to Big Bro. Like these cats that I'm just named. There's a few of them. There's a couple others. There's not that many, but that I really vibe with because they just are wanting to build relationships and connect with other people. That's like what I'm interested in. If that's not the case, like I'm not trying to like not connect with you. I would like to know who you are. I would like you to comment below and tell me who you are and tell me your testimony and tell me what it is about you that you're going through. Let's talk about it. Let's be friends. Let's connect. You know what I mean? Let's see if a friendship can be built. How about that? I like that first. Let's connect, right? That's what I'm about here. That's what Young Black Jedi is about. That's what Young Black Jedi's channel is about. I'm not interested in trying to just sell you a thing or whatever, and something that won't be able to help you. If I was to sell you anything, I would like to just be with you and walk the journey with you and walk the way with you. If I was to sell you anything, I haven't even decided. I'm just out here making YouTube videos in the woods, so I don't know. I work at a hospital. I'm feeling pretty great about that. A lot of OT, good pay. I love it. I'm having a good time. It's a new job, new experience, new place. People don't know about me as much. I'm going in there with a different attitude. The energy's right, and we keep it like that. So we continue to keep moving forward. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm really interested to hear what you have to say, what your experience is like in dealing with modern relationships, and how you are trying to better yourself after years of just disappointment in relationships. So let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back later. Maybe the force be with you. Peace.